Hey, what's up, Fred? My name is Steven. I talked to Jimmy earlier. He said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that if you start implementing them today, you will actually start to rank above your competitors there on Google searches in the Raleigh area and start getting more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video, you can see that I do have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs and get you ranked high, you can reach back out to me through this email. We can chat. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and just implement this information yourself. And that's fine. Now I'm going to jump right in here. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your front page here, pretty much your entire site, but primarily your front page. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the front pages of these service-based industry websites, such as junk removal websites. This will give you plenty of opportunity to put in these, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are searching for when they're searching for your service, and it gives you plenty of opportunity to put these on your site. So I went ahead and pulled up your number one competitor here in Raleigh, and this is Count Juncula of Raleigh, and they're ranking number one currently for the number one search term for your services, which I'll go over here in a minute. Now I went ahead and put their Raleigh page in this tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now this tool is pretty cool, and then it actually will give me like a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. And their Raleigh page is actually currently it's being found for 64 keywords, and their website was clicked on 608 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and I threw your website into the same tool here, and junkterminators.com is currently being found for three keywords, but you have not been clicked on. Your site hasn't been clicked on through Google searches. So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on this 64 here, and it'll pull up all 64 keywords that they are currently being found for. And so we want to pay attention to the ones with the locations tied to them, because those are the ones with the highest search volume, right? So like junk removal Raleigh NC, just that term alone was searched right around 640 times in the past 30 days. And their web page there, their location, Raleigh locations page, was clicked on 231 times out of those searches just for that term. So you'd want to go down a list like this and grab all these location based keywords with all the volume, the search volume, and you'd want to put them on your site. And that's a good reason to have like at least 1,500 words, because it gives you all that opportunity to put in those keywords and actually get found by Google, right? So you can't rank if you're not being found, right? So that's the first thing. That's content. Next thing I'm going to be going over is citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Raleigh NC, studies actually have shown that right around 45% of the people searching these terms are going to be clicking on one of these businesses right here. This section here is called the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. Now, most people believe that the main factor here in getting ranked are the reviews, and it is a factor, but it's not the main factor. The main factor are actually citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory. And I'm sure you already have some, most businesses do, but some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie. There's a ton of them, right? But we find it's usually the businesses that have like between 2 and 300 citations that do really well and get up into this map pack here, right? Now, there are tools that will show us the citations of these businesses. So say, for example, we find Count Juncula, the Raleigh page, has 250 citations or so. You'd go down that list and match them citation for citation all the way down the list, throw on another 50 to 100 citations, and that would be more than enough to really put you in this map pack and probably on top even. So underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results listing. And the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So the map pack gets 45, but it is split up between these three businesses. So this spot is 40% all by itself. The main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially other websites out on the internet that have a link on their site somewhere that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google, they use these backlinks as like online referrals in a sense. And the more relevant that website is to your industry and to your services, the better for you. And what I mean by that is say you have like a popular local blog page in Raleigh there, or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you. The more of those you have, the higher Google is going to rank you in these search results, right? So I went ahead and pulled up one of your other competitors, and this Junk King, the Raleigh page, is actually ranking number 2 for that number 1 keyword for junk removal in Raleigh. And I threw them in that tool as well. You can see that number 2 spot is getting right around 490 clicks in the past 30 days. But I want to look at this section right here. This is a backlink profile. So just to be clear, it's through your content and specifically your keywords that Google, you got to have those keywords for Google to even find you, to be on their radar, right? And then once they find you, to determine where they're going to rank you is all dependent on your backlinks. And so the Junk King Raleigh location currently has 241 backlinks coming from 41 websites, right? So it's the websites that are actually generating power through those backlinks. So we want to look at those websites, but let's take a look at your backlinks first. So right now you have 47 backlinks coming from 40 other websites, and they may be good. I'm not sure. Um, you don't have enough keywords to really get the traffic though. But we know that Junk King, they have good quality backlinks. So we'd want to click on those websites to see where they're getting their backlinks from. So I did that and I got this and another page. This is all the websites they're getting backlinks from. And so what you can literally do is go down this list and get backlinks from all these websites, except for there are some Junk King ones. So these are internal backlinks because they're a big company. So they're coming from their other locations and stuff, linking back and forth to each other. So you wouldn't be able to get them from them, but you could get them from everywhere else, right? And if you did that, and this is assuming by at this point your content is right, right? You have the right amount of content and the right keywords and all that. Google will find you and they'll actually start pushing you up in the rankings, and you would be in contention for that number 1 spot, right? But what would really put you over the top is if you did that same thing with like the top 3 web pages. If you did that, it would take a little bit of time, but Google would actually end up placing you in that top spot, right? And now, as you can see, this is a tried and true method. The people that are up top here, it's not by some fluke or luck or anything. It's because they're doing something similar, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we covered. First thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 pages or 1,500 words, sorry, on your front page with the right keywords, right? And in a lot of cases, the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. I'd say you want to be in at least 300 directories to really pretty much dominate the map pack here. And then lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site in order to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in and around the Raleigh area. Now, if you were to do that, like I said, you would become number 1 eventually. Now, also, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Or if you'd like to book a discovery call with me, you can reach out through responding to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, a bit south of you, just outside of Fayetteville. But other than that, Fred, I appreciate your time, man, and I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye.